And the reality is she's had 3.5 years as a vice president. This is not the same candidate. This is a candidate who's going to define her leadership. She's now the nominee for this party and surging. Do we want more policy chops? Sure we do. But 3 or 4 weeks ago, she didn't plan on being the nominee for the Democratic Party. So we're building this ship as we go along, but there's a lot of money and a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of energy behind this. You're going to see the economic piece. In the economic piece, look for her to distinguish herself from Biden. And then lastly, I was on NewsNation earlier where there's a poll that shows that most likely voters, she's beating Trump in who they trust with the economy, which is for the first time. That means that this new surge of voters that's pushing her ahead aren't blaming her for the Biden economy. That's dangerous if I'm a GOP member. But she's on the record with the press about her position, which is the same position that Biden has taken. That left wing of the party, they believe in democracy. They can protest. They're going to be complaining about not being close enough to the United Center, but that's part of democracy and their First Amendment right. When you say, how is she going to deal with that? She's taken a position on that. They're not happy with her either, but it's a complex issue. You've got Israel's interest. It's our only democracy there. Both sides are bombing each other. Those protesters want the bombing to stop because 50,000 people have been killed in Gaza. That can't be. They're protesting how the war is being prosecuted, how Netanyahu has done this, and yet and still Hamas is part of the blame for that 50,000 because they've shielded themselves with these innocent people. Well, we intellectualize our votes and intellectualize politics. The average voter votes for who they like, whether it's the day before or the day of. Donald Trump didn't have any policy in 2016.
Oh, I don't know about that. I remember going to the Detroit Economic Club for
on his
big
website.
tax speech.
On his website, he had something like 7 platform pieces, right? He didn't have any policy because in the end, people vote for who they like. And right now, they're liking Kamala Harris a lot more than Donald Trump.
Good vibes.